Welcome to this BHHS Drysdale Properties exclusive video tutorial. Today we'll be exploring the wonderful world of Home Alert within the AgentAchieve platform. We'll take a look first at the agent side of the tool and then explore the client side, so you can understand how the information is consumed by the client and how the client can maximize their use of it so that they can help you help them. Let's start by signing in to AgentAchieve and then locating our trusty Notifications tab. Once you click on that button, we're taken to the main Home Alert page. Here, you'll see a list of the Home Alert accounts that are already set up. To add a new client, we can click one of two places currently on the screen: New Saved Search in the left menu column, or New Saved Search on the right side above View Activity. We click on either of those buttons, and now we can find a contact. This person must already be a contact to show up as a search result. For a tutorial on adding a contact in AgentAchieve, click on the Contacts button in the upper left corner now, and you'll be taken to another BHHS Drysdale Properties tutorial. Or, you can wait until after this tutorial is through and click the link in the description below. Once we've selected our contact, we click New Saved Search or Account. If this contact doesn't already have a Home Alert account, we'll create it now. Give them a username and a password. You can then select whether or not you'd like to receive a copy of the notifications sent to the client. Before we hit the Create New Account button, we'll select how we want to proceed next on behalf of this client. We can decide to create a new search for them, create a new point of interest, or we can decide to do nothing. I'm going to create a new saved search. It's worth noting at this time that as soon as you hit Create New Account, your client will receive an email welcoming them to the Home Alert resource, and will provide them with their username, password, and a link to your website where they can sign in to their Home Alert account. But back to the new saved search setup. Right away, we see that we'll have the chance to name the search at the top, and we can set the notification options. How often do we want emails sent out? Do we want to send emails just when there's a price change? Or just when there's a listing status change? Since it's a new search, we probably want to send along all active listings that fit our criteria too. Speaking of our criteria, let's set that now. We can expand the search options by hitting the little button More Options in the right-hand corner of the search options box. Select location at the top and then price, beds, bath, property type, and all other relevant criteria for this client. Once you've filled out your search options, scroll back to the top and click Save. If it saves, you'll see a green box that says Saved Home Alert Search. Your client will now receive emails based on the search criteria you set. Now let's move to the client experience side of things. First of all, as I mentioned, they'll receive a welcome email right when you set them up with an account. Once they have their login information, they can log into their account and will be taken to a screen that shows them a breakdown of the saved searches you've created for them. From here, they can create their own search. Although the page they're on looks slightly different than the page you used to create a search for them, the function is the same. They can select how frequently they're notified, and they can be as specific as they'd like on the property type. As soon as they hit save on that custom search, you'll be notified of the change to their Home Alert account via email. Speaking of emails, let's take a look at an example of an email they would receive from you. If you don't personalize your email settings, the message will be a simple list of the properties matching the search criteria with the company logo at the top of the email. From the email, the client can click View this property or indicate whether or not they're interested. If they decide to view the property, they'll be taken to the property page on your website. If they indicate that they are interested in the property, you'll receive an email immediately notifying you of this interest. As mentioned, the basic settings for the email notifications your client receives are very basic. However, we can personalize the message your client receives. To do so, we click on Preferences in our Listing Notifications menu on the left of our page. Then scroll to New Listing Notification Introductory and Closing Messages. Here we can change the email intro and closing, and even the subject line. We can also edit the welcome message the client receives if you so desire. Back to the same screen and select Welcome Message. And if you want to customize each email alert, you can go to your client's name, then their saved searches, and click on Customize Email. There's a lot to this fantastic tool, and I hope this introduction to the wonderful world of Home Alert was helpful. If you have any additional questions on this tool, please feel free to reach out to your agent concierge, who you should always consider to be your primary support for anything AgentAchieve. I hope this video was helpful, and be sure to check back for more BHHS Drysdale Properties exclusive video tutorials.